Beat making, it's a lifestyle. I started making beats a few months ago, and I basically started because a lot of the music that I listen to is made on the computer, and I figured that I could do it myself and try it out.
Well, I'm Juice, that's what they call me, and I'm a DJ. Been DJing for about a year now. Not the best, not the worst, definitely not the worst.
My name's Jake, I make beats on Fruity Loops. I probably made my first beat like 3 months ago, 4 months ago. I just got Fruity Loops, been messing with that, and I got a ton of new equipment, so just taking flight and do that.
The program that I use is called Logic. It's an Apple-based program. A lot of producers use it. It's pretty heavily used. I also use a plugin, a VST. It's called Massive. It's pretty frequently used in dubstep making. You can have like on a separate like pad thing, and so you can just turn it on here and change it without having to like go and do it on the computer.
I never want to sound like somebody else. I've always wanted to make my own path. You know, I want to be remembered for the guy that some guy in his house that was just playing music and his neighbors threw like their TV at the wall or something. Like, turn that down.
Like when I'm making a song, I make all the sounds before I put them together. So usually what I'll do is I'll start with like, you know, like a beat or some kind of bass for the background. And on Logic, there's all these different types of modulators and synthesizers that you can use. And then effects. Right now I have Massive open though, which is the plugin that I have. And it has 3 different oscillators, which are basically just like raw sound, and you can put them together in different ways and make them sound different ways with different frequencies. It's probably gonna sound like
Roscoe
loaded to the wall.
Turn it up.
Dude, that sounds
Roscoe.
legit. Are you kidding me?
The equipment I use would have to be Mac all the way. Logic Pro, FL Studio. Freeware I use is Lin 6 Multimedia Studio. I also use a Hercules turntable, and I use various kinds of amps like Crate.
First of all, I got the Roland 88 key weighted keyboard, and I use Fruity Loop 7 on a quad computer, PC only. I usually make harder rap beats like a trap or a step beat, and I just listen to hip hop a lot, so that's where I get it from.
Yeah, when Jake starts getting a beat in his head, he gets in this type of zone where he can just lay down track after track, and when he's in that zone, he usually gets pretty vulgar and abusive towards me.
Dude, Sammy, I can't make beats when you're just breathing like that.
Back in freshman year, Jake was listening to some Dave Matthews Band or something. I don't even know. He was listening to rock a lot, and then I'd always been listening to hip hop. And we came over here one time, and his mom had just got this Mac, and we got a GarageBand, and I suggested that we make a rap song, and yeah, we started rapping and stuff. It was pretty embarrassing, and then we were both pretty bad, and then from then he started progressing into making beats, and then it started getting pretty good, like, but he was kind of raw, and then he finally got Fruity Loops like 3 months ago or something like that, and then got all that equipment a few weeks ago, and he's just been fine-tuning, and it's really just been like instant. He just is kind of like knowing what to do, and just, it's pretty crazy. Hey, Jake, dude, you might want to add some hi-hats on that. I'm just saying.
What? Have you ever made a beat before in your life? Why don't you stick to laundry, scrub? You're my manager, I sign your checks.
A lot of people really don't give beat makers credit because they think they just slap together something on the computer and it's all done. But from what I've experienced, it really takes a lot of time. You have to tweak everything, make it perfect, and I can spend, weeks on just one little sequence that I've been trying to perfect.
Is beat making a lifestyle? What? It's a life. That's what it is. You know what I do? I wake up and the first thing I have to do is I wake up, brush my teeth, and while I'm doing it, I'm like, okay,